just see what they're up to, bug them, and they don't mind. And like I say, and it's, people that have been helping them out are the ones helping those guys out there. And they are definitely doing everything that they can possibly do. I can't even fathom what else they can do. It's like I said, it's a totally new concept of helping people, and it's really neat. I thank y'all guys for having me here tonight. Thank y'all very much.
Does anybody have a question for Dave at all regarding what he goes through on a daily basis, or anything about what it's like to live in Jackson, live on the streets? No?
I'm a boring guy.
Okay.
Allison has a solo Saturday lined up real soon, or why not now? What is that going to be?
Is that May 20th? I think Tara will tell you about it.
You might repeat what I said there, so everybody's clear.
We're having a Soul Saturday. It's the third Saturday in May.
May 19th.
May 19th.
May 19th. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to meet up here at 9 o'clock and prepare a meal. And we normally go out on Saturdays, or on Sundays, but we're going to make it a Saturday special
Sure, come on
thing.
Sunday, Dave.
And we're going to prepare the meal here together. And then we're going to head out to Smith Park and we're going to serve the meal. And we're trying to spread the word because we're also going to take some of those little the little things that you can size people's feet with. We're going to get some of those. I don't know what they're called. We're going to take those out to the side. And we're going to size everybody out there because, their primary means of transportation is their feet. They're walking. So you go through a lot of shoes and you get holes in them. And we've seen people's shoes just completely falling apart. And so I think it would make a tremendous difference if we're able to go out there and size them. And also, if you need clothes or you need shoes, you go to one of the clothing closets that they have out there and you take whatever they've got. And so your foot may be a size 10 and all you can find is a size 11 or a size 9, and that's what you take because you've got to have new shoes. So in doing this, we're fitting them with shoes that actually fit and then that are new so that hopefully will last a little bit longer. So we're going to size everyone for the shoes, and then Allison and I are going to go pick up the shoes, and then the next Sunday we're going to deliver the shoes. And anybody can come back anytime. We're out there every Sunday, and we love to have company. So that's the plan.
Do y'all prepare the food yourself every Sunday? Who does that? You do it every Sunday for 65 people?
Traditionally, it has been just us doing it, but
Thank you, Susan Ferris.
Susan Ferris has definitely stepped up and brings something every week. It's been there every week since she started coming, except for one, and still sent strawberries the Sunday that she didn't come, and they were a big hit. We have had some small groups sign up. There's one Sunday school class here that has signed up. Patricia McMahon's class has signed up and is going to prepare a meal one Sunday. We have small groups from other churches that have heard about what we're doing that sometimes will either pitch in and give us a donation to go pick up the food so that we can prepare it, or else they'll prepare certain things. But usually we prepare the bulk of it. We also have a couple that comes out every week and brings fruit.
So you have people that can help
It's Mike and Debbie Kraft.
food for you to prepare.
Sometimes we're just going. God has really, really been amazing in this because every time that we get to where our Why Not Now account is, because at first it was just us and we couldn't keep doing that. And so we started getting some donations, and every time that bank account gets depleted, we either get a donation or we'll have somebody call out of the blue and say, hey, my Sunday school class or my small group would really like to prepare a meal for Sunday. And it has just been, every time, it's been absolutely amazing.
Could you tell us who's providing the shoes?
I believe that it's going to be different Sunday school classes, but I am not in charge of that. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that Allison had said something about going to the different Sunday school classes.
Jennifer?
You need to send us emails and give us a list.
Do you prefer, canned goods, dry products, what?
Every week we do take non-perishable food items that we can put together, but we like to try to make bags that are the same because, like you said, I have gone out there with boxes of just random things in a box, and you get swarmed real fast. So it's better to have a lot of the same thing that you can pre-package so that everybody's getting exactly the same thing if it's non-perishable. So that could be like peanut butter crackers, or little peanut packs, or anything like that that we can just pack in a little bag. And we started a calendar. So really, if you wanted to help, the best thing would be to give us a Sunday that you want to help, and then we can do the menu for it, and you can provide just different parts of that menu, because it's a lot for any one person to try and do the whole entire meal. It's really a lot. But and then another thing that we always need, like anytime that if you wanted to just pick something up, we always need bottled water. And the little individual drink mixes that you can pour into the water, we like to hand those out. So those are two things that we always need.
You asked about plan the meal. Like last week, Susan Ferris offered to make green bean casserole. Let's get green bean casserole. So we planned our meal around that green bean casserole. So if you go to the store and you pick up a bunch of green beans, say, hey, I got some green beans for you. We would plan our meat around that side.
Now, I have emailed some of the emails that
Yes.
you sent me. I just forwarded them on to I've got everybody's email address. Can you give them the email address again? Because, unless they save those, they don't have the email address.
Okay, and I can add, we send out emails periodically, and if you would like to be added to that list, I can add anyone to that email list. And if we were to add you and you decide you don't want to get it, you can just opt out, and emails won't come to you anymore.
What's best for the two of you? Is it best to have money donated, or is it best to have people do differently? Just tell us what's best, what works best for you.
He's a control freak.
To be honest with you, money donations are the best, so then we have the ability to do other things with that money, because we do have a supply of food that we can piece together. But without the monetary donations, we would never be able to help Michael stay in that hotel while he saves money to get his own job. Or we would never be able to help tours with a bus pass when we would with a week of rain.
Okay. Money is always a wonderful thing because we are able to do so many different things with this. It's also nice anytime people want to contribute with the food because it's less for us to prepare, especially now because my Sundays have gotten a whole lot busier lately. So it is always nice. So really, we just appreciate everything. But one thing that we didn't kind of touch on that we're trying to do, we do want to branch off and be able to do some work with children. That has been something that I've wanted to do from the beginning, and we will go there. But something that we have kind of seen as a need. Matt said that if you go into the shelters, you have to be there by a certain time, you have to leave by a certain time. And it is very hard to find a job within those hours by the bus stop so that you can get transported back, so that you can get in line, so that you can get your bed. It's just a very difficult situation. So we have several individuals who we know are hardworking people that either have a job or have odd jobs that they're doing, and what we would like to do is have some sort of transitional housing situation, because the hotel's great, but for what we spend on that, if we could find a house that we can house 4 to 5 individuals in while they're getting on their feet, say 3 months' time, that they get to work and not have to pay rent or anything like that, so that they can save up their money for deposits. Because once you do finally get back on your feet, you're going to need deposits, you're going to need utility, all of these things that you're going to need. And you can't, especially if you go out and you can only find a part-time job at minimum wage, it's going to take you a while to be able to get on your feet. So one thing that we really would like to do is find a way to provide housing. So that is something that monetary donations is definitely going to go towards if we can find a way to make it happen. Just because we do have so many people that are working or are actively looking for jobs that still can't get back up on their feet.
What are y'all paying a week for hotel, like average?
Between 165 and 200, that's a weekly rate, for two people, one room.
And the children's program is going to start here at the Sunset and the Jasper to be there.
That's actually going to be, it's not going to be this Sunday, it's going to be our next Soul Saturday that we do. That way anybody in the church that wants to participate in that can come out there with us. We are going to continue to do that every Saturday, but we thought to kind of kick it off. We can talk to Justin about doing it as a group effort the first time, just because there are needs within our own community that we often either don't know about or just don't see. And they're tucked away in that little corner, and there are a lot of needs there. So we would like to be there also.
Do you have any homeless children at Smith Park?
We do have children that come on occasion. Not every single person that comes is homeless. We have some people that are just lower income families that come. It's been very sporadic. The children, we never know when we're going to get younger people come. On Easter, we had a whole family of little kids, and it actually ended up, we had a bunch of little Easter eggs, and Lindley and Jack were there, and Lindley took the Easter eggs and hid them around the park, and they had an Easter egg hunt. It was great. But we don't always have children, so that's been very sporadic.